Hey everyone, happy first day of summer. I recently went to get tested for both the virus and the antibodies to COVID 19, and I was very pleased to learn that I had already developed antibodies to the disease. And I was very surprised because I don't remember feeling ill during any of this time. And the first thing I went to do was to go back to my old YouTube videos to see exactly when I was sick because I was just so surprised. I wanted to see if I could tell if I was sick or not. Actually, when the doctor who presented the results thought maybe I had actually caught the virus when I was in Taiwan at the conference. This was last November. He thought it was more likely that I caught it there than back in the United States. But then I don't remember getting sick there either. I recorded plenty of videos there too, and they look very fine. I hope I wasn't sick there because I was staying in a hostel and that definitely wasn't practicing very good social distancing. But I one other thing I noticed when I looked at previous YouTube videos was how much my skin condition had improved, and I think I have lost a considerable amount of weight too, and that was very exciting for me. Depending on where you live, I think a lot of places are still kind of slow right now. So I'm in King County, we're in phase two. A lot of restaurants are still closed, and the ones that are open are only open to 25% seating capacity, if I remember correctly. What was really sad was that I went to downtown Seattle earlier this month to look at the CHAZ protest, Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. I think it's now the CHOP, Capitol Hill Organized Protest. On the way into the protest, I noticed a few neighborhoods of Seattle where I used to live, and it looked like somebody had hit the reset button on the game. Right? If the world were like a video game, somebody had hit reset, and businesses are starting back from zero. Again, a lot of them are closed. There's concrete, and just the signs are taken down. It was sad. I've lived in Seattle for 6 years now, and it looked like somebody just stomped on that reset button. It reminds me of when I was a kid. If I was playing a video game with a friend and I was losing badly, I didn't want to see the final score, I would hit reset before the score would show up. It kind of reminded me of that. But it made me realize that I have a proposal for anybody who is single and lonely at the moment. This is a perfect time to change lifestyle habits, right? If you have a habit of smoking cigarettes or not getting exercise or eating stuff you shouldn't be eating, or doing things you shouldn't be doing, sitting around watching TV. For me, I have another bad habit that I like to do. That Doing it with myself instead of a girl. Let's put it that way. And sometimes it gets very distracting. And if you need to get rid of some of those habits, this is a perfect time because there's nobody to bother you. If you're a social smoker, right? I really hate when people tell me they're a social smoker because they're not going to stay that way. I used to have a classmate. When I was in high school. He came up with this thesis on how to smoke without getting addicted. He had a schedule that he would smoke by. He would say only if these events were true could he smoke. He wrote the thesis on how to smoke without getting addicted. And you know what? He got addicted anyway. And so it really bothers me when people say they're a social smoker. Well, now that you're social distancing, your smoking should go away too, right? If it isn't, maybe you should reevaluate the whole I am a social smoker punchline, right? What else is going on? For me, fasting was the big one that I got to do. I have a habit of mindlessly eating. And when I go on a fast for 16 hours or for 2 days, it forces me to highlight the times I'm actually eating. I can't tell you how many times I'm in the middle of a 16-hour fast where I want to reach for something, my hands just hang there. And actually, I think that's related to why I've been jacking off so much lately, because that's been the alternative. I need to stop that too. It doesn't bother me now, but when I go to work and I'm going to the bathroom 3 times during the day to jack off, and sometimes it might even smell, and sometimes you will hear me from the stall next to me. It's not good. I need to stop. But lately I've been focusing on the food first. After the food is completely I've conquered that. That's my next thing. It made me realize during the last 3 months how much eating is unconscious and how much not eating has to be consciously done when it should really just sit in the background. I'm really excited about that. Actually, what I'm really excited about is when I get to go back to the theme parks. So one of the big distractions of theme parks is that usually you're not allowed to bring your own food in there, and sometimes that can be a big distraction. But you know what? Now that I'm routinely doing 24-hour fasts all the time, that could just be another fasting day for me. I'm really going to enjoy the theme park. And plus, I realized last week, I made a video about this, when I was in the Chaz, my social anxiety improves a whole lot when I'm fasting for some reason. Maybe that will be a new one. Every time I have big social encounters, I'll fast before facing them head on. So I have a proposal for you single guys. Use this time to improve yourself so that after the quarantine, you can go out to meet new people, right? Because during the quarantine, lots of people are going to be breaking up, right? This is the opportunity of a lifetime if you're single to come out of this quarantine, if you use this time to improve your lifestyle. So that's the investment. I'm hoping I'm hoping for you guys it's not too late to make. I've been doing it for 2.5, 3 months now, but I don't think it's too late. It's never too late, really. You can do this after the quarantine is over, but I think you'll miss the boat on the big wave of singles that are coming out of this quarantine. Thanks for watching.